Yo, welcome back. Today I'm going to continue on the temple build here. Going to take a look at adding a roof, and then when we have done adding the roof, then I need to start decorating around and stuff like that. So that is the plan. So yeah. I do have most of the building blocks with me already, so I think it can just dive straight into it actually. So I'm gonna use the starlight blocks also for the roof, or at least the frame of the roof, and then I'm gonna use these ones for the roof itself. That is the plan. Let's see here then. I probably need some sort of something to stand on. Then I probably want the thick one. But yeah, I don't have. Then I need to use this, I think. Because I think it's high enough underneath the roof here. Yeah, probably just gonna use this. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Going to finish up the roof here, and then I'm gonna add some more decorations around after that, I think. That is the plan. I'm not sure how long I'm going to play today, but anyways. I need to do a little bit at least. So if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm actually building a temple here. It's gonna be like a temple with some hydra snakes or whatever. Whoops. Cool, and then I want to cover this up as well, because this have a really nice glow to it. So when it's gonna be night, then it's gonna be like, don't need to have any light sources here because the roof itself will glow. At least I think so. Let's see how it looks down below then. Yeah, look at this. That's pretty cool. And it will look cooler when it gets dark, I think. And then maybe I should have this one around the edge. Could have this one around the outer edge here. Because outside this one again, we do have the roof tiles. Then I think this will like give a nice warm glow as well. And if it doesn't look nice, then we just change it out with something else. Cool, and then we have the roof though. It's probably gonna be like this. Yeah, it almost doesn't show at all though, but anyways, doesn't matter. It's here, there. Don't know how this will look though. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Gonna look a little bit boring, but anyways, it's okay. Be a little bit boring. And I think I want it to be like a pointy roof. Thank you, hill marks. Building a temple here. I don't know if the roof fits though, but anyways, it's good enough. So what I'm thinking to do here is that this is kind of water. I use ice because I don't have anything else. I'm gonna cover up around here with like different new like dirt. This fertile dirt, because they have like nice grass. So I need to go around and gather the other ones. I do have the Springlands ones, but I don't have the others. Because I'm gonna mix it up and I'm gonna have it all around, and I'm also gonna create a forest in here. So it's gonna be like an indoor oasis with a temple in the middle. That is the plan. And I'm also gonna have a lot of mannequins where I dress up in orange clothes, look like monks. And I'm also gonna like make a room for the alchemist, I think. I think I'm gonna have a secret entrance behind here or something. And he's gonna live inside it. That is the plan for now. But yeah. I do got some more ice though. There's another thing I do want to make a little bit waterish around here as well. Maybe I should do that before I do anything else. Under here I do have a roof, so I cannot dig underneath here. See a little bit of it here, so I need to cover this up. But the roof underneath here is actually going like an arc. That means that it's deeper down on the sides. So on the sides here I can probably dig a little bit down. Yeah. Maybe water overflowing could be interesting. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about something like that, but not overflowing, but going through some holes at least. And down, so it like looks like waterfall. And then we do have some water down here as well. And I think that will look really nice with some forest as well, or a little bit different stuff. I don't know how big it should be though. Something like that. I can fix it in the end if it doesn't look good. I need to take away these flowers. I can just test here though first. And on the edges here, it's gonna go a little bit up because I'm gonna have grass here, so it will be fixed later, even though it looks a little bit weird now. Then I kind of need to make some holes and have some water going down though into this area. And I also brought some snow, so we can try to make like I don't know what it's called though, if we call it foam or whatever. From the waterfall. We need to do the same over here though. At least approximately the same. It doesn't need to go all the way though. So let's do it over here. I don't need it to be perfect, by the way, because the nature isn't perfect either. So I think it looks better if you don't make it perfect. Probably sleep a little bit. By the way, we can take a look and see how it looks in the dark. Yeah, look here. It's glowing. Oh, it doesn't matter, Max. You can see it later on. I'm just continue building on this one. But yeah, look at the moonshine block. Shining. That's cool. Then it will glow in the dark. So that's cool. So yeah. Lower part looks perfect. Which lower part? But I don't like the roof. Yeah, that's okay. You don't need to like the roof. You don't need to like the roof. You can fix the roof later. The new one was no option. The pattern matches the snakes perfectly. Yeah, we can maybe change out with a new one, but then I need to farm more resources. And at that time, I didn't want to farm any more resources. These ones? And I need to farm a lot of clay. I need more bronze, and I need lapis, you know. And I don't want to go and farm resources right now. So that's gonna be something that we do later on in that case. Anyways, I need to have... maybe I can fix this a little bit. Farm the blocks directly. Where can I find the blocks then? Have you tried some of the resource depots? I don't want to use the resource depots. That's yeah. I draw a line there. I don't want to use them because I want it to be hard, you know. It's 255 in chest. The roof needs 1000. I don't know. Yeah, approximately 1000. But yeah, we save that problem for later on. I want to have some holes here. So I want the water to run through. Then we can have a hole here. And it can be 2 on this side. Double laid water grate, yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cooler later on though, when I get more details in. Right now, things probably just look like a mess. Here and over here, I think. Because it doesn't need to be similar on both sides. Cool. We want the water to go down here. Cool. Probably just gonna use this one then. This one. This as well doesn't need to be perfect, because if it would be real, it wouldn't be perfect either. Here, I think maybe I should try to put some snow. At least a little bit. Wish, that's super nice. Thank you. Not wish, autocorrect. Okay. Autocorrect is super nice. Just kidding. Yeah, we're gonna go a little round and collect some grass and stuff after I've done this, and then I'm gonna start decorating a little bit with the grass and stuff like that. I don't think I'm gonna use the moss, but I'm just gonna use grass at least from different areas. Cool. A little bit like this. And the water down here is looking a little bit boring right now, but it's gonna look nicer when I get some a nice edge here with some dirt. It's gonna look a lot better then. Whoops. Once I wrote to my boss, I'm in bed with a group. Yeah. I'm in bed with a group, yeah. And then he was going to write that you're in bed with a flu, yeah. Yeah, I put some snow on the ice as foam, yeah, correct. That's the idea. Ooh. It's cool to be away from work and then you're in the bed with a group. And when you say to your boss after that it was just the autocorrect and the boss doesn't believe you. Yeah, right. It's gonna be like that. Probably not the prettiest, but anyways. It's okay. You can fix it later. I think she got it. I have a cool boss. That's cool. Very strict, but always nice. Yeah, it's nice with the strict ones. That also is like fair, if you know what I mean. Strict but fair. Hello, Chrissy. Welcome. Like this, and then we have one here. And one of the waterfalls, there need to be a bathing monk mannequin. Yeah, I can. Yeah. We can have some fun with the mannequins in the end. Go back to the last one, this one. Is it better? Is it better now? You don't want the barber to hang around here, you know? This is a place for the monks and not for the barber, you know? So you cannot have things tempting him to come here. Cool. So now we do got some water going over the edge here. Looks a little bit fuzzy some places, but that's okay. Yeah, it's just nice, Max. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back in with some of my digging stones. Because now we need to go around and we need to grab some fertile dirt around different places.
Hi.
Let's see here, so I'm gonna put this here and yeah, wrong plate. These are gonna go in this one. Cool. So what I'm gonna do now, I do have the Springlands dirt, don't I? Yeah. I do have the fertile Springlands dirt. I do have some of the kindle waste. I'm probably not gonna use the kindle waste one. We do got some foliage, but it's not any point using that any longer when we do got the fertile Springlands dirt, because that one actually look better. I think, at least. Yeah. So I do have Springlands. Then we can go over here and get the Revelwood one. The Revelwood one. If I can find it. Yeah, it's here. Probably need some of the normal ones as well. Revelwood dirt. It's harder to pick up. That's a little bit disappointing. Takes longer time to farm now. That's gonna be pain. Yeah, I know, but I do want to mix them. Depends on the underground, so if I move a little bit, I can pick up faster. Okay, I got clay though. Yeah, so I don't want to pick up clay now. I took part in a building contest where I had to build there. It was quite interesting. In the Revelwood. Yeah, I do have 61 at least. I can multiply it back home if I need any more, probably. I don't know if it looks very differently, but at least you can see here, it looks like this grass looks different from the normal grass. I do like how this looks though. Because the springland ones looks like normal grass and this one looks like blueberry. Oh, it looks like I don't know what it's called, but you don't see any different in your settings. Look at it. This is not normal grass, you know. This is like the trekløver. Eller firkløver. I don't know what it's called in English. Is it clover? Clover? I don't know. Looks differently. Cool, but I do have some. Do have some Revelwood dirt as well. I should probably go and have some normal Springlands dirt. And I can show you the difference. The difference is that this looks actually like normal grass. Yeah, the Patrick's Day plant, yeah, with 4 leaves, but this have 3 leaves though. And this is normal grass. Yeah, so here I have normal Springlands dirt. And what is the next? The next is Nomad Highlands, isn't it? Or does Blackmire have its own? I will go and see if Blackmire have its own dirt. Yeah, this looks like the other one. Yeah, Revelwood. Cool, cool. Then we go to Nomad Highlands then. So Nomad Highlands can be on the edges though, because it's not... Looks like it's kind of dry, you know? Brown grass, quite ugly, yeah. And then we do have kindle waste, but I don't want sand in there. Yeah, so I think this 3 is the ones going to play with. And yeah, let's go back. And then we're gonna plant some trees in the end as well. But yeah, I'm gonna start on the top here, because closest to the temple we do have the most fertile one. But I think I'm gonna use the fertile Revelwood dirt, because I kinda like that more than Springlands. A sandbox would be cool though. And I think I also mix in moss and foliage. Yeah. Sandbox, I don't know what that is. I think. I don't know what a sandbox is. Yeah, and I think the thing is that we don't have like a lawn mower here, so the grass is not cut. Or do we more want like a... Maybe fertile springlands. Japanese monks use sand sandboxes for meditation. There is sand and they take it perfectly into shape for hours. Water makes the plants grow, so the grass should be big on the edge. I think it's nice as you do it. Cool. Maybe use the revelwood one. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. Should probably sleep a little bit. Hello Thomas and Max. Hello Lori. Welcome. I'm tempting to use these though. Does the temple some kind of monastery around where the monks live and work? Maybe a half moon shaped on a line with the water. I don't know. I don't know yet, Max. I haven't think so much yet. I don't know yet. We will see. We will see in the end. Right now, I want it to be a little bit more green, at least. You could have secret room under the temple with just beds. Yeah, that's true. That's true, maybe I do that. Just go with the flow, it's okay. Oops. Monks are supposed to be poor, lol. Yeah, that's true. It depends who gives them stuff, though. But monks need to eat, they need to poo, and something to do. You can't pray all day long. That's true. We're still building stuff next. What was the task, Max? What kind of building contest was it? Who is making the only clay Thomas produces for himself? Yeah, that's true. But now I do got proper clay from the merchant, though. Thank you, Laurie. I think it's gonna be even more interesting when we get some trees and stuff in. Let's see how it looks so far. Looks a little bit better. The task was to build a level 1 altar in the starter area and make an E-shaped building there. E-shaped building? Cool. So we need some grass here as well. I think I do want some grass on the edges here. But I also want grass around this place though. Maybe I'm gonna have the revel with it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have the rebel with around here. Thank you. I think I need to multiply this one a little bit, because I need more. Dory says you guys put so much thought into your builds. Don't you put any thought into your builds, Lori? When Lori type like this, I just picture inside my head that she is like 10 times better in building herself. I do nothing like you guys. As I said, probably 10 times better. I think I want like the rollwood dirt. That looks a little bit strange though. Anyways. Thomas, I have a confession. I am going to show my base on another streamer's stream. I stole a lot of your ideas, lol. Yeah, that's okay. Did you won the competition to... Oh, what was the name of that guy again? Don't remember. Cool, and then I'm probably gonna have the springland dirt around here again, I think. Yeah, we can plant some bush and stuff around here. It's gonna be a forest. It's going to be a forest, but I don't like the springlands dirt though. It's too nice and too pretty grass though. Yeah, I do actually like the Revelwood dirt better. Because it's gonna be a forest, and the forest don't have like perfect grass in it. Can be like this until I figure out what I'm gonna have here. Then I'm gonna have revelwood grass on the rest. Until I figure out what I'm having there. Going to have some coal in here as well. Did you want a couple trees there? I want many trees here. It's gonna be a forest. It's gonna be a forest. On the front here, I think I want it a little bit differently. Yeah, but I need a lot more of this revelwood dirt though. How does the water come back up, Thomas? Right now, in some days, the balcony will be flooded by, and monks will have a field around the temple. Need a bucket chain. And a few chamomile plants around the little lake, yeah, probably. What you don't see here, Max, is that underneath here there are small holes where the water runs into and then they disappear in the mountain. You know? The water around the temple here is actually used in the toilet underneath to flush the toilets in the throne room. By the way, if I have any followers now who hasn't subscribed, please subscribe. I've seen that I have like 4,000 people watching my content, but only over 1,000 subs. See, if everyone had subbed, then I would have like 4,000 subscribers right now. Toilets. You are the ones talking about toilets, though. Yeah, we can make a epic poopster. I think we have many epic poopsters. Subscriber get a free gnome in the area and a VC in the Dragon Temple. Yeah. Their own VC with a name on it. Cool, cool. I'm gonna have some trails in here as well, I think. But that's gonna be a little bit later on. That's too high. As a daughter of an Italian woman, I must say pineapple on pizza is terrible idea. But yeah, that was the wrong accent though. But I don't have the Italian accent. Will there be a hidden cave under one waterfall, or maybe under all of them one big cave with star-like entrance? I don't know yet. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh, I need to multiply again. It seems like she is watching yesterday's episode at the same time that she is watching this one. I watched an episode I missed. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's good though. Then she can get some answers of things in previous chats. So. And by the way, Max, it's only us men who cannot multitask. You know, women can multitask. They can do several things at the same time. You know. Oh, I need to sleep a little bit. I see people wanted to change the topic. Now I think I covered up all the floor here. Well, I forgot a little bit over here though. No, I'm gonna build the new magic chest in a new apartment tomorrow, Max. Hello, TC Almus, by the way. Hello, welcome. I do even more. I need even more gravel with dirt. That's gonna be the last one. Where in the world are you now, TC Almus? Are you back home or? So how was your trip then? Was it good? Cool. Starting to get a little bit more greener in here, which is nice. And I'm actually thinking that maybe I should plant some trees. And I should probably listen to Chrissy as well and plant some flowers around. And I need to fix the stairway here as well, but I'm probably gonna do that in another episode. Or maybe I should try that now. Yeah, the bridge will probably stay flat. I haven't thought about that yet. Right now I just want to do like... yeah. All the details I'm probably gonna do in the end. But I think that the bridge is probably gonna stay flat. Maybe fix it a little bit underneath. Curve it a little bit underneath, but on top it's probably gonna stay flat. I think. And here I'm probably gonna try your idea, Max, and try to use the tables as stairways. It's probably gonna be in the next one as well. So right now I think I'm gonna start plant some trees. Then we're gonna see how this evolves. Probably need some stairway down here as well. I don't know where I should have that. Maybe here somewhere. Yeah, we'll see. And the question is, what kind of trees do I want though? Because this one is the Nomad Highland one, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look.
Hey!
So I think the basswood was the largest one. Basswood was the giant tree. And then Nomad Highland was the fat tree. Yeah, this one. This one was the fat tree. Nomad Highland Broad tree seedling. Maybe we should have the oak tree as well. And then hazelnut. I think these are the 4. Basswood. Cool. And then we wanted the chamomile. These ones. Do you want other kinds of flowers as well? Hello, Brandy. I'm gonna start with the chamomile and see. Revelwood green leaf is the smallest tree available. Is it smaller than hazelnut? Okay, let's see here, basswood. So where do we want the largest trees then? Probably because I cannot see how the trees are gonna grow, so I'm just gonna try out and probably remove them in the end though. Yeah, maybe the blue mushrooms. Yeah, you can try those. The terrain materials is unsuited, so I cannot plant these trees on spring instead. Yeah, we can plant some glowing mushrooms. Oh, it disappeared. You cannot plant any trees on Springland dirt. Yeah. I have bad experience with planting stuff though, because when I grow up, normally it's gonna be too much. But yeah, I can go up and grab some mushrooms. Do you have other glowing plants? No. Yeah, maybe we should have some of these icky shroud wines. Who was that again? Where do I get shroud infused farm soil? Let's make some of the plants then. Let's go up and grab some infused farm soil.
Hello! Bye.
What are you talking about? The Chinese lady, this one?
Goodbye.
Didn't I make? Yeah. So yeah, now we produce some shroud flare seedlings as well. I'm gonna have those down there. What is happening with the Springlands dirt? Because you cannot plant anything on it. Can I plant flowers on it then? Cannot plant flowers on it either. Yeah, I need to redo that then. But not today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna plant some flowers and stuff a little bit later on. We can just have a little bit randomly. Dig a block and farm soil, then plant flower. Yeah. But I can plant flowers on other soils though, so I can plant it on this one. Needs to be normal dirt and not the fertile dirt, I think. I think that's the problem. There will be more space for flowers and mushrooms when trees reach step 2 growth. Yeah, that's true. But I'm a little bit disappointed that you cannot plant inside this fertile grass though. That's a little bit boring. Yeah, I think I'm going to continue on this build in the next one. At least it looks a little bit better gonna look awesome when the trees have grown up though, because then I get rid of the boring view on the walls. So yeah. Then I think I'm going to round it up. Even though I like you talking in the chat though, so I really don't want to end it here. But I need to go and sleep a little bit. Yeah, anyways. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining in. And I wish you a nice evening or night or whatever. And I hope I see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Take care and bye bye.